I had issues with my mother, attachment type issues, traumas and stuff, a long story, but anyway, I appear to have healed those, and yeah, I had a lot of issues. Traumas caused by my mother, so I would be triggered later in life, and then I realised most of them just stemmed back to the childhood conditioning and beliefs about how things ought to be and about suppressing feelings. But anyway, I absolutely love women now and people. I just see the absolute innocence in everyone and everything, and yeah, it's interesting how I reflect and how things have changed the Sam character over time. I've had many relationships and amazing experiences and connections with various women, different personality, different characters, and yeah, I play various different Sam character roles over time apparently. But what tends to happen is society's version of love is a conditional version. Sometimes it might be subtle, but there's usually some kind of conditions, like anyway, for me, there's just a love here in the moment for women, like an unconditional love. Like, you don't need to do anything or prove anything. You don't need to prove your worth. It's just in the moment. You are beautiful and love and joy. You are pure life expressing itself as what's appearing in front of me, and it can't be any other way. So there's no conditions on what you should do or how you ought to be or achieving anything. Feel so free in life now, free from the character, and love is wanting the other person to feel free without attachment. And I feel so free because there has been this gradual detachment from the character. And unconditional love it's impersonal. It might appear as taking my energy and time away, or just staying away from certain people. But for others it might appear as spending time with them, or having fun, or creating memories. But there's no attachment either way, it's just what feels right for this body-mind at the time with the nervous system. And if expectations or false beliefs are projected, because that's all we can do when we get attached to the character, attached to our story, all we can do is project those belief systems, those patterns, neural patterns in the brain, just project them onto others. So it might be, oh, my idea of love is this, I expect this, or things need to be a bit like this way, or oh, he's showing this, so it must mean this. Like, they're all conditions. But life itself is unconditional love and impersonal. It didn't get this way, the whole setup. Trees, breeze, birds, grass growing, dogs, joyful dogs, spontaneous, in the moment, not regretting the past, not worrying about the future, and that's our true nature. Perfect timing. Lovely dog, such a joy. Dogs are unconditional love expressing itself in the form of dogs. There's no story attached to it. And that's within all of us, that joy, that pure beingness. So they just operate in pure beingness. There's no feelings of lack, like I'm not good enough, or I need to do something or prove something to be full, whole, complete. That would just be crazy. This whole existence wouldn't be here if that were the case. It's all the same. It's all unconditional love. It's all impersonal, and it's always whole and perfect, regardless of what appears to happen, regardless of what your thoughts tell you, or regardless of what emotions are coming. The emotions are not the problem. Often it's the thoughts on top of what's happening that cause a lot of suffering. Anyway, I love dogs. I can just see our true nature in them, the innocence, the pure beingness, the detachment, the no way things ought to be, not putting a story on everything which causes the suffering. Anyways, thanks a lot if you've stayed this far. It's been a pretty irregular, strange video, and I love to talk about it, especially if I have a chat with somebody who's had the no self-realization, because there's absolutely no judgment. So it's just whatever comes out, completely free, unfiltered, liberated, innocent. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I love you all unconditionally. You are unconditional love. based on the program, based on the conditioning, potentially some stored traumas or whatever, and the belief systems that we currently hold in this moment, that's what decides who we feel safe and happy with, and who we don't, and where we want to put our energy and where we don't, just in this moment. That's what's deciding. You have no control over that. Yeah, our thoughts arise all on their own, and if emotions arise, then the thoughts will comment on them automatically, and that'll cause the suffering. That's the pattern playing out. So yeah, there's no one doing anything. It's all happening on its own by itself, and it's just how this whole existence seems to function. Yeah, with nothing wrong with anything ever. It just appears that there can be things. Anyway, peace, love, blessings to all. Happy to chat more. Leave a comment if this sparked any thoughts or interest, or flick me a message. Yeah, I also do calls, podcasts on my YouTube channel. So happy to have a chat with someone in more depth and not have such a messy, strange, random, spontaneous video. Alright, see ya. Take care out there. Bye.